The Bristol Dirt Race having its third time in the books. It's over with. Does it deserve to be on the 2024 schedule? The rubber match is over. Do we keep it or do we get rid of it? Big question going on in every NASCAR fan's mind right now.
I think NASCAR ends up keeping it, honestly.
No. The question is,
oh, you're asking me though.
I mean, NASCAR is going to do whatever they want, but as a fan and as a podcaster, professional podcaster, Preston, what do you think should happen?
I think they should get rid of it.
I could care less what NASCAR says, but you say get rid of it.
I say get rid of it. I say if we're gonna use dirt, I think we should use it for like an exhibition race.
I agree.
Maybe okay. So it's something was going through my mind, and I think of it like this: either we can use it for, why not try something? You know, I know that NASCAR is on this fad of like using the LA Coliseum for like the Clash these days.
Right.
Which is, you know, what if they want to do that? That's cool. I mean, I don't really know. Like I said before, I don't really know how the market is out there these days. I think maybe we could use a dirt race for like the Clash. I don't know where though. I mean, I don't really know what places really could hold enough fans for something like that.
Not that it matters because the LA Coliseum isn't full anyway.
Yeah, no. But I'm just, you know, and
neither was Bristol.
Any other tracks though in general, like I don't know how many Eldora holds. You know, when they first brought the trucks there. I don't really know how many people that place holds. I think either we can use it for, like I said, for like an exhibition race like the Clash, or, you know, it's kind of hard to use it for this idea now since we don't really know what North Wilkesboro is going to look like. But I was going to say maybe if North Wilkesboro wasn't around, maybe we could use it for like an all-star race or something, you know? It's just something. I just don't think that dirt should be a points-paying race. That's just, oops, sorry. I didn't mean to hit that again.
It's okay.
That's just my opinion, though. I don't think that, and I know that there are some people that agree with me and some people that don't, but I don't think it deserves to be a points paying race. I just don't like it. I think if I would like to see it used as like an exhibition race, I think we should just get rid of it.
No, I totally 100% agree. I don't think it should be a points paying race. It could be an exhibition race. It could be the all-star race. I don't care if it's the Clash or the all-star race. It shouldn't be a points paying race. Tons of polls circulated around Twitter. I don't know if you were privy to any of them, stating that, you know, just simple question: keep it dirt or bring back the asphalt. And the majority of people said pave it. Or keep it paved when it comes to the Bristol Spring Race. To me, it doesn't deserve to be on the schedule. Kyle Larson said it. Bubba Wallace, a few times that I agree with him, said we shouldn't be racing on dirt. A lot of drivers, I'm sure, said dirt racing is outdated as far as NASCAR Cup Series. Now, you go to your local dirt track, great. Enjoy that. Sumter Speedway's right up the road. Awesome dirt track. Just a great history there at Sumter Motor Speedway for dirt. But when it comes to NASCAR Cup Series, no.
The cars just aren't really built.
No.
Well, I mean, one could argue that when NASCAR started, they were racing on the beach and stuff.
Okay,
like that.
They were racing on the beach. We don't go to.
Yeah, but I don't know. The cars I don't really think
Long
are
Beach,
built
California.
for that. You know?
No, we don't do that anymore. It's just not in the cars.
Well, here's something. I think if I don't really usually remember when NASCAR tends to drop their schedule for like the next year. I don't know if it usually comes out later in the year.
It's about September timeframe. September, October.
When is the Bristol night race? I think it's
September sometime.
I think it is in September.
Yeah, into September.
I think it's like into September. I think that maybe seeing what the package look. Granted, it's going to be at night though, and I know that the spring Bristol race is usually during the day. I don't think didn't really seem like it was very warm this past weekend anyways up there, so it probably wouldn't be really slick, but we'll get a better idea of what it looks like, the package itself looks like when we actually go to Bristol in the fall when we're actually racing on concrete. Then maybe NASCAR might look at something and say, maybe they might change their mind.
No, well, I mean, you either love dirt racing or you don't.
I like dirt racing, but I don't think
you could like it. There's a middle ground there, but I don't think there's room for it in the NASCAR Cup Series.
No, I don't think so either.
You also mentioned Eldora. Eldora is a great truck series race. It was a fun race because it was unique to just the cups or to the cup truck series. The
Mhm.
truck series that was a fun race where it was almost like a super speedway where anybody could win that race. Bubba Wallace won that race most notably in the past few years. So it is a great race where you can get out there, rough fenders with the best of them on dirt, and it'd be a good race. However, and on to boot, there's really rarely any cup drivers in that race.
Mhm.
So that made it a good race right there. However, I get the fact that that Bristol Motor Speedway puts dirt on there for like this
Yeah, they
the
have
dirt
usually.
series, the
Yeah,
big
it's usually
dirt,
like a month-long thing, I
yeah, like a
believe.
month long with the sprint cars and all that
Yeah.
stuff. So I understand why they would say, well, why would we just put the dirt on, do the thing, and then wait to do, the schedule with that. Why not just incorporate NASCAR into it? It's like, oh, this is a great idea. The first year was a disaster,
Mhm. Which is
which is understandable because they
yeah.
ran it in the afternoon and the sunlight in there, and it was just the track was not perfect. The second year, however, was a very good race. I thought it was. Tyler Reddick being shaken out by Chase Briscoe, Kyle Busch winning. It was a very memorable race.
Yeah, that's true.
In the second year. The third year, however, I feel like it met expectations, but it doesn't justify it going back and putting dirt on there in 2024. Now, if attendance is an issue, don't have it on Easter weekend. I don't want to go to a NASCAR race on Easter weekend. Now, granted, if you gave me free tickets there, it's like, I'm going to try to go, but odds are I'm not going to go. Wasted ticket. The stands weren't full. It's usually cold. It's not, I mean, that's no fault of NASCAR. That's just the geography of where Bristol Motor Speedway is in the mountains.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
so there's really nothing you could do with that. I'm not saying, but I mean, back in 2001, early 2000s, all the way up to maybe 2005 or six, those stands were full in the spring race.
Yeah.
Regardless if it's a day race or a night race, Bristol Motor Speedway stands were full. Putting dirt on it didn't bring more butts in the stands.
No, they probably were going for something like that.
And it's not working out.
To me, I don't think just 250 laps on dirt. Like people pay. I mean, usually when we race on concrete, it's 500 laps for a cup race. People are going to pay tickets for that. I mean, I don't know what the ticket prices were this time around, what they are for dirt, if they're maybe a little bit cheaper because they're not running as long. But I mean, I'm there to have a good time. If I'm going to watch the Cup Series race, 250 laps on dirt is not enough for me. But then again,
It's the
you wouldn't
fact
be
that
racing on dirt then.
Yeah, it's
If
the
that were
fact
the
that it's
point.
on dirt. It's the
Yeah.
fact that it's on dirt. They're chasing fans and
It's
trying.
cool. It's cool to see one time, probably.
Right. It's cool to try it once. I mean, kind of like the LA Coliseum. It's cool to see it once. All right. We're done with that, right? Nope. We're bringing it back. All right. We did 2 races with the dirt race at Bristol. We're done with it, right? No, we're bringing it back for a third time. I'd say keep it off the schedule for 2024. If you're unsure that race is going to fill seats, make the Bristol Spring Race a night race and see what happens. In fact, make all short track races a night race in NASCAR. If you want to go back grassroots racing, do that instead of saying, well, let's throw dirt on it. Not a big fan of that. If I
Okay.
want to see dirt racing, I'll go to Sumter Motor Speedway. And there was hundreds, if not thousands, of tracks all over the country that have dirt racing's within driving distance, and you can see that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't need to see it at NASCAR.
No.
Don't stop with the shenanigans, NASCAR.
Hey, Ramblin' About Racing Nation. You've made it this far. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. And while you're at it, make sure you hit the notification bell so you can get up to date notifications when we drop our latest videos here at Ramblin' About Racing.